What is up, my shred heads? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be catching up with Matt the engineer over at Spark Cycleworks to see what kind of updates they have for us in the Spark Cycleworks Bandit. Before we get started on this video, if you do want to support the channel, check out that link down below for the Spark Cycleworks Bandit. Make sure you use code Shreddie, get $100 off your order. Also at checkout, make sure you click the little drop-down box, choose Shreddie McSkate as the influencer that brought you here. And if the Spark Cycleworks Bandit isn't for you, check out all those other links down below. There might be a bike you like. So let's catch up with Matt the engineer over at Spark Cycleworks.
How's it going, everybody? Matt from Spark, and today we're going to give you an update on the Bandit. All right, the big update. We've updated the entire system to 52 volts. So the motor, controller, battery, all running on 52 volts. And not only that, but we increased the size of the battery. So it's a 52 volt, 25 amp hour, getting slightly higher top speeds. It's still rated at that 2 horsepower limit to keep it legal, but you're gonna see it be able to push much harder on straightaways and hills.
Wow, Matt, that's a pretty cool upgrade. So guys, right now I am still rocking the stock Bandit. So I do have a 48 volt battery and a 52 volt battery. I also have the older style controller in there. So when they send that out, we're gonna be showing you guys how to install that controller and also how to update your old school Bandit to the new school 52 volt Bandit. All right, back to you, Matt.
Next up is the repositioning of the kickstand. So we've had a lot of problems having the kickstand in the middle, especially when we do the dual battery kits. So we've developed these brackets that you can now mount on the back end of the bike where the foot pegs used to be, and has just made it way, way more stable. So if you already have a Bandit, you can order that bracket, but if you're gonna buy one now, just know it's gonna come with that new bracket right off the bat.
So the other thing about moving the kickstand back, I was having problems with a tight space in my garage. So when I have this up against the wall and I was trying to move it back, it would get stuck on the kickstand. So I'd have to lift it, move the pedal around, and then I could bring my kickstand up. So having the kickstand in the back is definitely gonna eliminate that problem. That's pretty cool. Back to you.
Next up are these improvements to the torque arms in the back. So we've had a lot of people who are taking this bike off-road, or they're putting a big motor into it aftermarket, doing all sorts of crazy things. And we wanted to provide more stability to that back end. So when you buy your bike now, you're gonna see these heavy-duty steel torque arms that get mounted onto the back axle. Those are really important to keep that bike safe.
Just for comparison, guys, here are the V2 torque arms compared to the new ones. So much beefier now.
All right, so besides the torque arms and the kickstand updates, we have a new tall seat. You guys have been asking this for a long time, especially riders that are over 6 foot. This new tall seat increases the height by about 3 inches.
Wow, that's pretty cool to hear. And that seat actually looks super comfortable too. So all you tall people are definitely gonna be able to ride the Bandit even more comfortably. Back to you, Matt.
And on the other end of the spectrum, let's go check out something else. All right, how about if you're under 5'6"? Well, we now have a set of shortened shocks. These are the originals, and these are the new ones. You can see they're about 1.5 inches difference. You can now order the bike with this kit installed, or you can install it afterwards. So anybody out there that has a Bandit, you'll be able to get this kit too.
That's pretty awesome. So love for the tall and short people. So Dee Dee's gonna be able to ride the Bandit soon. That's pretty exciting.
Next up, let's talk racks. We've been working on racks for a little bit now, and this is what it looks like. If you take a look, this is a piece of aluminum that we have laser cut. It's bent, super strong. There's a ton of mounts on the top here for whatever you can think of. It's been coated in a rhino liner. This is the same stuff that you use on a truck bed. You can also actually buy it in just a raw metal form. So if you want to paint it and do it yourself, you can do that too. It installs by taking off the seat, then it clamps onto the frame up here using these 2 clamps. We've also added additional holes on the side so that if you want to mount your lights, you can do that too. And it still allows you to actually vertically mount that bike. So if you have like a tight apartment, you could put a hook on the wall, secure that front wheel, and stand it up on the back end.
Wow, Matt, that is a really nice rack. That's definitely gonna be very helpful for all the people that like to carry cargo around, and also the fact that it stands up like that. So if you have an apartment and you wanna bring it in your house, you can actually save some room like that. I think that's gonna be awesome also for my garage too.
Last thing, something really special. Let's go over to the dirt hill. All right, so the last update for today, this crazy machine. You might notice it from, I don't know, 6-8 months ago. It was the Apollo build. Well, we brought it back out, and we are now entering a hill climbing competition in upstate New York. And to do that, we've done something pretty special. We have actually built a brand new swing arm for the back end. This swing arm is 6 inches longer than the old one. It's made out of 1/4-inch steel and is rated for way higher powers than what the Bandit normally does. So we've actually decided, why don't we just make this swing arm available? You can now go online and buy this hill climbing swing arm to do any sort of crazy project that you want to the Bandit. All right, everybody. I hope you like those updates. We've been really trying to make a constant improvement on the Bandit. That 52-volt system, it's running really efficient, gives you a little bit more high torque, more range. It's just overall makes that bike run better. But one thing you should know, if you ordered a bike within the past couple months, you actually have the new bike. We've been sending it out already and just making sure things are running smoothly. We wanted people to have that bike and not, have ordered a week before we announced this stuff and not gotten it. So just know you already have the new bike. We've been really trying to make the bike accessible to more people. If you're over 5'10", that new seat is going to really help you out. And if you're under 5'5", 5'6", that suspension kit is going to lower it and make it a little bit better for you. That rear rack, everybody that's pulling cargo around, getting your groceries, it's going to help you a lot. Even small things like those torque arms on that motor and that kickstand bracket makes the bike way more stable. And for all you crazy people out there putting like 3,000 watt motors on this Bandit like we're doing, that new swing arm is quite a beast. You're going to see. If you have any ideas for other things that we can do to the Bandit, let us know. We are open to any kind of ideas you got. So leave them down below and we'll see what we can do. All right, thanks.
Wow, that's a pretty awesome update. And guys, let me know what you guys think about that swing arm, and if you guys want to see the Apollo build on the channel, that would be really cool. And guys, comment down below if you guys have any more ideas for Spark Cycleworks on the Bandit, anything you want to see, upgrades, updates, accessories. So definitely stay tuned for more updates from Spark Cycleworks, and we're going to be updating this bike to the new 52-volt build, and maybe in the future we'll do the Apollo build. So comment down below, let me know what you guys want to see from this bike. And Spark Cycleworks, thank you guys so much for sending that update over. That was a lot of fun stuff that you guys have in store for us. And as always, if you guys want to support the channel, check out that link down below for Spark Cycleworks. Use code Shreddie, get $100 off your order. If Spark isn't for you, check out all those other links down below. There might be a bike you like. And as always, if you guys enjoyed that content, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, and ringing that notification to be notified when I'm making videos. And are you guys ready for the moment of silence for the subscribe button? In 3, 2, 1, hit subscribe, heads down. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next Bandit update.